right, loaded up here in Houston, Texas with the Fusion machine. We got 4 chains, 4 binders. Well, it's actually 2 chains used as 4. See, as long as you got the end piece linked over to the trailer. You see it better over there. Now it's used as 2. And then all I do with my excess is I just get these little cheesy D-rings. Boom, clip it in. This thing's supposed to be over 10,000 pounds, so you need 4 chains, 4 binders. Always double check the equipment, make sure that there's nothing loose sitting on top of it, nothing dangling off, no big leaks. Just check it out real quick, make sure everything's good. And you got the 2 pallets here, 2 straps on each. Let's go find somewhere to get this truck washed. All right, well, we made it out here to Albuquerque to offload. Just working on getting all my chains and straps off and put up before they get here. Some of the crew's already here, but the guy that offloaded me is no show yet. I guess he's taking his time this morning. So whenever you're offloading these things, you know, get your chains and all that, you always want to take pictures of all 4 corners of your loads here. That way, if they try to come back and say, hey, well, you know, this was messed up, you can come up with a picture and hopefully say, hey, look, you can see in the picture, it was like that when I picked it up, like that when I dropped it off. Just a extra little CYA. So on these chain binders, what I like to do is change the direction, get it loose, and then you can flip that to the middle and you can basically free spool it. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. I like to open them up all the way up. That way, whenever I'm going to put it onto the next load, they're already all open and I just got to hook it up, tighten it up. Another thing, you want to watch out for these little rocks and stuff that come off of the equipment, rocks and dirt. If they try to put something super muddy and gross on you, make them clean it first. You can get citations for having this stuff on your deck. So try to keep it as clean as possible. So we're just gonna get finished up packing things up. There's this little strap roller that I have here that I would recommend. You can get them at every truck stop. There it is. Boom. It just clamps on the side of your trailer. Put the end of your strap in there and you just crank it up. It goes fast. But we did have a little bit of drama yesterday. For some reason, I stopped for fuel and was checking my truck out and noticed I had a massive oil leak. And I'm pretty sure it was the oil filter. I use K&N filters. I don't know what the heck was wrong with this one, but it was leaking all over the place. I was messing with my air compressor in the back and I looked towards the front of the truck and noticed it dripping. That's that big fancy Fox through shaft steering stabilizer I got on here to help out with the bigger tires. But that thing made a mess. After I went ahead and changed out the oil filter. Thankfully I had an extra one on me. Of course I didn't record it because I was in panic mode. Trying to figure out what the heck was wrong with my truck. But changed the oil filter out, took about 3/4 of a gallon to get it topped back off. But thankfully it hasn't done it yet. That was, let's see, I was still in Texas whenever that happened. So it ran for 5 hours, 6 hours, no problems. But hey, got my tire relocated whenever I first bought this thing. And then I had a couple of pieces of angle iron welded under here. You can see this one here and this one here. That way I can use it as a rack. Those are my pipe stakes that I had. And then of course I got it chained. I used to have just a regular old strap holding it, and then someone stole my tarps out of Clovis, New Mexico. So that was great. But hey, I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff finished up, I'm packed up. Try to get a video compiled for y'all.